It's that time of year where it's not even October and we're unboxing some Christmas animatronics. What we've got here is the Olaf Snowman from the Disney Frozen movie, and it came in a pretty big box from Home Depot. I'm gonna open it up and see what's inside, and we're gonna be building him and demoing him in this video. So his mouth moves, and I don't see like a jawline or anything on there, so that's gonna be very interesting to see how they pulled that off, as well as the printed instructions right here that look really cool. He has a border on the box which strengthens it. These 4 cardboard pieces. First thing we see is this base. Now it has some holes in it, and I don't know if it lights up or not, but you can see where his feet are eventually going to mount into there. Way better than just a black standard base that goes on the ground. Here is his body. Now this thing is super heavy. I don't know if it's weighted or just the material that it is, but this is like a rubber latex over top of the plastic. You can see it sticking to this bag, but this piece probably weighs around 8 to 10 pounds. You can see at the top, especially right here. And this is what the bottom looks like, where his feet are gonna connect with this wire, which I think is gonna go to some lights. But there is so much going on inside of his little snowman body. And now let's check out his head, which has this really long servo pole sticking out of it. This thing is super heavy as well. So this is a full rubber piece, and he looks crazy right now because he's missing a ton of accessories, which are in the next box. But you can kind of see how this mouth is gonna work. I'm gonna hold it a little bit better. It's gonna go down like that. So it's gonna move this rubbery latex material, and that's what the bottom of it looks like with a wire coming out. There's a whole circuit board in there and everything. So for some of the accessories, we have his hands, which are a rubbery material too. I'm gonna pull one of these out so we can see. So it's a hard plastic here, and then that is a rubber material with a 4-cut connector. Tons of spacer cardboard. This, I think, is the base where the leg pulls stick up. These look very interesting. They look like an end of a bullet. And there is some LED lights down here that are zip tied on. So that means the ice is going to glow. Here's the carrot nose with that white connector piece. I think that's his scarf or something. Not totally sure. This is going to be his neck piece, which is also a rubbery material. Not sure what this is, but it looks like some type of battery cover or back plate piece. That thing's really noisy. And we got like his antlers or something, and an Allen key tool. And the final thing in this box is the power adapter. This is the mess we've made on the floor. Let's lay the parts out. Here's all the parts laid out. Starting off the build, we have the base with this front loop of lights facing forward. And then I got one of the coolest parts, which is this blue piece of plastic with the white dry brush over it. And we got this cable from the base that's gonna go up through this leg mount here. And both of these poles are gonna stick out just like that, with this wire coming out the backside. And then grabbing his body and setting these poles into the bottom of his legs. Once that's on, I'm gonna spin it around and connect this cable. After that, you can tuck it down into the ice so no one's gonna see that. We're popping this piece off the back of the leg. And in there is where I'm gonna get this Allen key tool. And there is a screw which is very hard to see, really deep down in there, and I'm gonna unscrew it. And now you can see that pull fell down, and now I'm gonna retighten it. Moving on to the arms, I pulled one of the pins out on the right side, and then you wanna pull this back, then drop this into the mechanism, which is a 4-cut connector, and then tuck that material back into his body. I'm gonna fix this up before we do the demo as well, and then get that pin on. They're really smart. This is SVI, by the way, and it says Disney on the back. This is the control box that we'll get to in a second, but they're smart for leaving this back open so you can reach your hand in to put the pin back through. Same thing for the other arm. You can't even mess these up if you wanted to, because the 4-cut connector poles are different lengths apart, so it won't let you put them on backwards. Also put the pin in on this side. We're still facing backwards, and the next step is this scarf, which we didn't know what it was at first, but now that it's been opened, it is a scarf. And then this foam neck piece, it's more of a rubber, is going to go over this metal pole. And there's a bunch of wires in here I'm gonna pull out first, 3 to be exact. And that'll go over just like that. And then sliding this over that black pole on the snowman. It's pinching his scarf, but I am gonna lift this back up because the wires need to go through the neck piece. Now those are through, looks way better. And they come out the back here, which is where I'll be connecting them. We'll start with the biggest connector, and then the other one, a little bit smaller. And there's one more, which is a red cord, right there. And then tuck these down. And they shouldn't really catch on anything. The last piece, going to be this cover. And now we're gonna spin him around. This is how he looks so far. Still looks really funny because he has none of the top accessories on. These sticks are actually his hair, not a antler set or anything like that. We have J, K, and L. J, K, and L, just like that. For the final step, besides the power adapter, we have this piece. It slides right up this. Just like that. On the back, we have the control box, which I said I was gonna go over. So on the very top, lights only. The middle mode is the off or step pad, and the bottom is his motion sensor or a built-in timer. Now I'm gonna plug the power adapter that came in the box. Also, if you have a step pad that goes there, volume control, I'm gonna have mine all the way up. And this is what he looks like fully built and fixed up. We're now gonna get on to the demo.
Alright, let's start this thing over. Hi everyone, I'm Olaf, and I like warm hugs. And you are... And who's the funky looking donkey over there? And who's the reindeer? What cute little reindeer! Oh, look at him trying to kiss my nose. I like you too. Whoa! So this is heat. I love it. Oh, but don't touch it. There we go. Some people are worth melting for. You're just waiting out right this second. I'm just living the dream, Anna. And yet change mocks us with her beauty. Forgive me, maturity is making me poetic. Tell me, you're older and thus all-knowing. Do you ever worry about the notion that nothing is permanent? I can't wait until I'm aged like you so I don't have to worry about important things. Hi everyone, I'm Olaf, and I like warm hugs. Oh, I don't know why, but I always love the idea of summer and sun and all things hot. Sometimes I like to close my eyes and imagine what it'd be like when summer does come. Hey, we were just talking about you. All good things, all good things. Hands down, this is the best day of my life.
Overall, this animatronic fits really well indoors, and for the price, he's not bad. It is a licensed prop with a ton of movement for only $200. If you guys are interested in picking this up, the link will be in the description from Home Depot. Anyways, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.